Good morning. It's day 2 now, and we spent our first night in the van. It was comfortable until we woke up, and it was really cold. And we both really needed to use the restroom, but like it is so hard to get yourself out of like the little cozy warm part and into the cold to walk over to the bathrooms. But we're getting there now. And we are back in Reykjavik in the same parking lot as yesterday. Actually, we've had multiple setbacks, like my phone was acting up. Angel still has quite a few things to do for his remote job. I'm a little bit behind on editing, and we actually need a couple of materials that we don't have right now, like gloves and some dry food. But we're going to be starting the Golden Circle up tomorrow.
Big industry, right? You know, we're here.
So somebody just got married over there, and it's really interesting because literally like they have their own professional photographer, but also they became almost a spectacle and there's tourists lined up behind the professional photographer taking pictures. There's even girls like taking selfies in front of the wedding party. The church played a really cute song on the bells, like the bridal march. Pretty interesting. I was excited. We were right at the Cafe Loki, which I totally recommend. They have cute cakes. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. They're in good time because since the wedding was over, we got to go into the church itself. It was beautiful architecture, and everything was made of concrete, which was interesting. I feel like the outside almost mimicked the organs on the inside. But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm used to like more colors and stained glass. Everything just felt a little bit sterile. Something else that was different for me was these contemporary art photographs. At first I thought it had something to do with the wedding, but it looks like it's just like an exhibit inside of the church itself. And that's definitely something new for me. At first I saw it and I'm like, who is this baby? And the wedding was still going on, for photographs anyway. Beautifully decorated over there by the altar. Hi from Iceland. We're at our campsite and it is very cold, but we have our first grocery haul, so I wanted to show it to you real quick before it got too dark out here. So basically we just stopped at a little convenience store and found some things that we can either heat up or keep, because we do have a fridge, but the fridge only works when we have electricity, which we don't have all the time. So pretty much we just got like things that are for breakfast and then things that could be either lunch or dinner. So of course, a bunch of cornflakes. This was the biggest thing of cereal that we could find for the least amount of money. And we do have some bowls and kitchen things that we'll be showing you another time. And then just freezer bags for anything that we can't easily reseal. And of course, because we will be doing some cooking, we need to be able to clean up. So we got some soap. This is sugar cubes for our tea, because that way it seals a lot easier than just like sugar that's in a bag all loose. And then this is the tea. And then we have bread. And I wanted to show you something interesting with the bread. So actually, they have peanut butter here. You can't find peanut butter everywhere. Actually, I think just up until recently it was pretty hard to find in Peru. But it comes in a cute little baggie like this. I didn't even realize it was peanut butter. Luckily it's labeled in English too. So peanut butter and bread and cornflakes for breakfast. And I think we have some sweets in here too. Yep, some cinnamon roll thingies. So a little bit heavier on the carbs, but we do have some cheese. We're trying to stay away from the meats. I mean, if we could get something that's like a lunch meat, it could work. But again, since we don't have consistent refrigeration, even though it's cool out here, the van gets warm when we have the heat on, so we just don't want to risk the food spoiling. So that kind of brings us to dinner. Oh, more stuff to clean up with. And then for dinner, what we have so far is literally a bunch of different kinds of instant noodles. We have this one that's, we can just put boiling water in, or these two that you can add into boiling water. So we've got enough noodles for maybe 1 or 2 nights of dinner, and we probably have breakfast for quite a while. And then I want to take you along for our next shopping trip. I'm not sure exactly when it'll be, but we'll be doing it together. So for now, that's it. I hope you found it kind of interesting, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Good night. Hey bestie, we're in a low light situation right now. It is already dark out and we are just having our dinner. I was actually originally planning to talk about something else tonight, but I had a little story about these cup noodles now, because basically we had to have a little bit of education on how to use the camper stove. I called my friend back in the States because she's like a big time camper. And we did eventually get it working. Maybe I could share you a tutorial of how to use one of these little stoves sometime, because it wasn't as intuitive as I thought it was going to be. Anyways, good night. Go make a beautiful day, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Bye bye.